Well, buen Camino there, pilgrims. I am Jeremiah Gibbs. I'm your Camino guide, and today I'm coming to you with really kind of a special episode because all across YouTube today, there are creators like me and like some of the biggest creators on YouTube, such as Mr. Beast, are launching a campaign known as TeamSeas. And TeamSeas is going to be an effort to remove 30 million pounds of plastic garbage from the ocean over the next several months. And we hope to raise $30 million to remove 30 million pounds from the ocean by the end of the year. And I hope that you'll want to be a part of that too. But today I want to talk to you about two practices on the Camino that really are adding to the plastic garbage that's in the ocean. And I want to talk about what we can do as pilgrims to be able to help that cause and to be able to help remove that ocean plastic. I think one of the practices that is most significant to adding garbage into the ocean is the practice in Finisterre of burning our pilgrim clothes. You know, there's many pilgrims for years have burned their boots or their backpack or other equipment that they've been hiking with when they reach Finisterre, burning that on the ocean shore. And ultimately, that's a lot of garbage that is piling up right there at the ocean shore. So I really just want to encourage pilgrims to find an alternative way to be able to dispose of that, whether that means putting it in the garbage or whether that means memorializing it in some way. But let's make sure that whenever we reach Finisterre, whenever we even reach Santiago, that we're not doing things with our equipment that are going to pollute the oceans, that are going to be able to pollute the environment in Spain. We don't need to be contributing to the damage of the earth as we make our pilgrimage. The second practice that can really contribute to ocean plastic actually is when those memorials along the way, whether these are photos or plastic mementos or any kind of memento that's left at Cruz de Ferro or one of the other memorials along the Camino. If you leave a piece of paper or plastic in those locations, then it's not very difficult for those items to then get blown away and end up in the creeks and streams. And one of the things that I've learned as we prepared for this campaign is that 20% of the ocean's plastic comes from the rivers in the ocean, or the rivers that feed into the ocean, the creeks and rivers. So if we can keep the plastic out of those creeks and rivers, then we can keep it out of the ocean. So please, when you are making your memorials at Cruz de Ferro or any of these other locations, please only use natural items. So especially maybe a rock, and you might even paint a rock, or you might paint words on a rock so that you can make the kind of memorial that you want to be able to make at those locations, but not add to the plastic that's into the environment in Spain and ultimately into our oceans. And then the last thing that I really want to encourage you to do is to visit the TeamSeas.org website. The link is in the description. It's here on your screen now. Go visit the TeamSeas.org website and make a donation to the project. We hope to be able to reach $30 million, and the partners that are partnering along with TeamSeas have agreed that they can be able to remove a pound of plastic for $1. 30 million pounds of plastic. They're going to do that in two ways. First of all, they're going to organize some ocean cleanups, both machinery and cleanup equipment, as well as they're going to use volunteer teams and organize cleanups along the oceans to prevent that trash from making it in the ocean. But then half of the resources are going to go specifically to be able to clean up our rivers from plastic, and they have some amazing equipment they're going to be utilizing to clean up our rivers so that we can keep the plastic from ever reaching the ocean. Experts believe that there's already 200 million pounds of plastic in the ocean, and that there's 11 million pounds of plastic being added every year. We can make a difference. We can help remove some of that plastic, and we can stop it from getting there to begin with. Join the movement. Donate today.
There was a time not too long ago, road trips to the beach never getting old, rolling up in the minivan, car shovel in my hand, finding shells in the sand, got me like